Okay, great. So we have Ishita with us, who is a working professional based out of Mumbai. She's working as an HR in a company and here with us to share her journey, which has been good not only in terms of her uh, career wise but also more importantly health wise as well. So, Ishita, since you are there,
Yes.
tell us what prompted you to take charge of your health.
Okay, so basically, to be honest, last year we all know that we had this lockdown, and I got married. I could not do any kind of workouts. I ate a lot of junk, and things happened. But then from April, I was at home. Nothing had to be done, and I was just working. But late night sleeps and all of that, I went up to 78. It was horrible. I realized that nothing fits me now, and suddenly I had to change my whole wardrobe. That's horrible for any of or any one of us. So I thought that it's time that now I should start dieting or doing exercise and everything. So I started on my own a bit from September, but then it stopped in between. I had a lot of travel here and there. I had to come back to Mumbai, and January I suddenly saw an Instagram page, and I came to know about Sunny, and I thought, okay, let me approach. I have I've been involved with so many things. Why not do this and see what's the result? So one fine evening, I just messaged him without knowing what would be the result, but. And then we start actually we started with the conversation. So to be honest, what I loved about we have this myth about diet that it's only about salads and soups and everything and boiled vegetables. Well, I need to crack that thing. It's nothing about that. You can also reduce by having your kind of meal which you have, the home cooked meals, to be honest. So, and now I'm 66.45, proudly fitting in all my dresses. I now feel bad that I had to throw away certain dresses. I wish I did not. I would have fitted in that also. So yeah, that's my journey. But yes, there were days when I could not follow. I had traveled, and in February and March I had my birthdays. But the best part about his diet regime and the workout part is that it's okay if you eat 1 or 2 days here and there, you cheat and everything if you cannot follow, but still I had never gained. Like suddenly I would come back after 5 days of travel and see I have gained 2 kgs. No, I didn't. I never had that shock. I had always maintained, and that's something which is a great thing for me, to be honest. I'm back to what I was for all these years, but I know there's another dream that I have of being 60. That's something which I'm looking forward to, and be a healthy body. So that's my journey till now. I'm looking forward to many more kgs to be down, and I just need to fit into everything. That's my only motivation.
Awesome, awesome. So good to hear and so inspiring. So, Ishita, I'm sure you would have
Sorry,
tried a lot
sorry.
of. So, Ishita, so glad to hear such a wonderful story. So, tell me one thing. You have tried so many things in the past, which you said. What was the challenge that you used to face when you used to follow a program?
So the biggest challenge, as I mentioned already, is that uh, there were diets and all these online things that I had followed where they had only mentioned no beyond only boiled vegetables and soups and salads only. You cannot eat anything in the night. Just be like that. Or maybe only a soup or something, which I can't live like that. So no one can. So you start with this motivation and all this energy and everything, but after a certain point of time, you feel to have that junk food. You feel to have that that taste buds are not taking that soup anymore. You need to change. So eventually, after maybe 2 weeks or something like that, you any which ways go back, and that affects your health big time. So it's better. The change that I felt that when I came to Sunny, the diet that he gives, the chart that he gives is very very easy to follow. You get items everywhere. There's nothing very tough or something that you will have to go over the top to get it. So that's the change, and that's something which had helped me big time.
So, primarily, you were talking about the consistency part, right? Which was the challenge
Yeah.
while you followed something in the past. So,
Yeah.
I'm sure a lot of us definitely try to do a lot of things in terms of sticking to a program, but consistency is the challenge. You also mentioned about you had your own tough time during this pandemic, and before that, you also mentioned about your on your special day, on your birthday, you went out. I'm sure a lot of people have these kind of either special moment or situation where they cannot manage things. How can you elaborate and help us understand what ensured that you still managed to be a part of the routine? What was the facilitating thing for you to keep driving after you continued? Because primarily when someone goes on a vacation, they just go off the routine, they throw out of the bandwagon. So what was your experience on that?
So basically, I ensure that whenever I travel or I'm out of my home, I always ensure that I have things, but the quantity should be less. I should not go overboard or something like, I'm eating like all my full plate of something. Yes, I love to eat. That's something that is not changing, but the quantity is something that would matter. That actually helped me. So breakfast options, I think whatever is there in your chart is available in every hotel, because hotel has this vast options where you can have all of these which is actually there in your chart. So breakfast is something that I never had to change. Lunch also, it was very easy to follow. So even for lunch also, if I'm not getting something which is there in my chart, but at least the quantity is something that I had always maintained. And in dinner I always had my chicken, so it's pretty easy actually to manage that ways and keep yourself just the way you are, so you do not have any shocks when you're back. I mean, enjoy, but maintain the quantity. That's the fun part.
Awesome. So you had your experience in the last 3.5 months, right?
Yes.
Did you also get yourself educated? Do you think that was also an inevitable part of your journey while you were in the process? How do you think that, what was the biggest grip that you have had over the last 3 months, which you would want to repeat as a process which never happened earlier for you?
So I always had that thing that you can only lose weight by following certain things, or leaving things that you had always wished to eat. So that's a process. That's, you have to educate yourself that it's not only about eating things or just keeping yourself alive on certain things, but you will also have to be very much healthy when it comes to your mental health. You're taking care of your physical health, that's perfect, but even your sleep hours, or the kind of work that we all do right now, even our sleep is very important. I know there's a lot of stress outside, but still you can do your maybe walk if you have your walking ground, or just listen to some music, be stress free after this whole lot of work that we do for 9-10 hours. Be stress free, listen to some music, do some yoga or something like that, be stress free. And also what we can also do is that 8 hours of sleep is something I should always give it to everyone. That's something I have followed, and I think everyone should follow, because if we don't sleep right, we are always irritated, and that's something which affects our physical health. So if you are not mentally well, it will absolutely affect our physical health. When I was not mentally doing well, I was not losing weight at all. So to be honest, the balance of both physical and mental is very, very important.
Good to hear that. So good to hear that. So, Ishita, in terms of your own, you mentioned about your professional growth. Tell me, physical aspect is one part of the result that we see as an individual, which is either weight loss or a fat loss, which is just a byproduct. How did it actually change you from your mindset to what you do, to how you pace out your day? Do you think it had an impact more than a weight loss or a fat loss, which people evidently have when they get into a journey?
So So basically, in my case, what happened was when I joined the journey, I was in a state where I was not doing well professionally, to be honest. I was undergoing a lot of challenges. Even my job was at stake. But even my confidence had gone down to such a level where, when I see myself in front of the mirror, I used to so everyone should love themselves first, but I used to not love myself at all. So I was not doing professionally well, even physically I was not well, mentally I was stressed. But then when I joined this program, eventually, the conversations that we had, so that's something which helped me educate myself, that I accepted myself the way I was. Then I started my journey. I cannot accept a change overnight. I had to be very, very patient. So patience and perseverance are some certain things that we will have to keep going in this journey. You cannot expect a change to be happening. No, you expect that today I'll be this way. No, you cannot be. You will have to be patient and persevering towards that goal, and then only you can have it. Of course, as I mentioned, my professional growth, I was very, very underconfident. I was not able to maybe solve certain issues or think creatively. That had also gone with my gained weight, or the way I used to present myself. So these are certain things I would suggest everyone to go ahead. Patience and perseverance. Something
Awesome.
to follow in professional life as well as personal.
Awesome. Congratulations for that, and that you have been doing so good. Now, talking about your result, what is the result that you have experienced? Let the people know that in terms of result, in terms of your overall result, what have you experienced? For people who are listening, they would be keen to know that what have you experienced in this journey?
Well, I am amazed by the results, to be honest, till now. I think I would really thank you. You had that patience with me whenever I said whatever the way I had to go about it. You had that patience, and it's all because of you. Yes, I had followed it, of course, but it's all because of you that you had pushed me to that thing that this is how you should do, this is how you should go ahead. Your guidance was very much important. So when I contacted you, I remember I was 71, but whenever I used to eat, I used to go to 73 suddenly. Even one plate had forced me to gain suddenly 2 kgs, and it was horrible. Sometimes I used to think, okay, even I should eat or not, I should just survive with water, but that's not possible. So yes, that's how it was. When I joined you, I joined your program. I was 71, but then I was amazed to see the way I used to follow your chart and the workout. I came down maybe very less initially, maybe 1 kg. It took some time to do, but even my workouts, I was not able to push my body to that level because I used to give up even after like 10 minutes. My body would not take. I was so heavy that I would fall down. So I used to laugh at myself. But eventually, when I did it continuously, the charts came in. Then there was always an excitement of a new chart, to be honest, because it was never boring. So there was always an excitement. I don't know if people are always excited about their diet charts. They feel boring, but I never felt that. I was always excited, and I remember I used to personally message you. Oh, hey, you have given this. This is my favorite. So that was amazing. And that's what motivated me to follow it, and with workout it finally resulted in this. Although I would say that February I had my anniversary, March I had my birthday, I had gone for travel also. There were days when I had not followed. I wish I could do those, but then even after not doing it, today I'm 66.45, amazing results, fitting into everything that I had thought not to fit in. And yeah, I'm back to my confidence. I'm back to being presentable. I'm back to taking charge of myself and lead. In my own company, I think the position that I have right now, I'm leading it in a way where people are looking up to me. So what else you need? I think it's all because of you, and thank you so much.
Brilliant, so inspiring. One last question, Ishita. Since you have had your own journey, and I'm sure there are a lot of people who would probably listen to this interview of ours, what is that one message you would want to give to someone who actually thinks that fitness or pursuing their journey, which I'm sure most of us would want to do it, what is that one message for them which you think is very important at the outset when they take up any fitness journey? based on your experience?
So whenever, yes, so whenever you are taking up this journey or any fitness journey that you're thinking to take it up, certain things that you should always remember, which I would repeat again, that firstly, accept yourself. If you are maybe 78 or 80, just accept yourself that you are this weight. It will make your journey easy. Do not go ahead and weight yourself every now and then. You will go into that psychic mode. Don't do that. Be patient and perseverance. Just follow what your instructor is giving you, and I think it would surely bring you results. So trust yourself and trust your instructor.
Awesome. That's trust. Trust doesn't come with just one-way process. It has to be a two-way process. And
Yes,
like Ishita
absolutely.
mentioned that she had the trust in me, and so had I, and the result is here. Looking good or feeling good is just a byproduct of the process which happens, and you have to give it time, which I think is the most important thing, which Ishita rightly mentioned, that accepting and setting the right expectation is the key for any result, and realizing what you can achieve from yourself is only when you get into the process and feel how it feels to be in a healthy body. Because when Ishita started with her journey, one thing that I would like to say is she has been happy. She has not been cribbing about anything. She has been doing things without expecting a lot. She has been happy with every single thing that she has been doing, and I think that is the most determining factor in terms of getting a result to a good result. That is the difference, and I think that's where results come. And I think if you are game for it, if you know where you are heading with the right expectation and setting the right acceptance with yourself, you will go a long way, like Ishita have done. Thank you so much, Ishita, for
Thank you.
sharing your thoughts, views, and I'm sure you would inspire a lot of people out there to take up their journey, especially during this pandemic when things are looking bleak, and fitness is so important from physical and mental perspective. Thank you so much for sharing. Thank you so much for joining,
Thank
and
you.
I'm looking forward for even better results in the next interview when we join it.
Absolutely.
Kudos to that.
Absolutely.
Thank you.